Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today, I got a request that I'm actually happy to be getting into first today. Rana Hook donated and asked me to do another Sleep Token track. I did Alkaline a while back, and I've been meaning to get back into Sleep Token. I just been jam-packed with stuff going on that I haven't been recording, but this is kind of the one that everybody commented in the comment section for my Alkaline reaction, was to do Sleep Token's Take Me Back to Eden. Apparently Alkaline, according to Rana, is their most like subdued, or not simple, but one of their most straightforward. That's a good one. Good, better word than what I use. Straightforward song. So, full disclosure, I knew nothing about the band, didn't know who they were, what they sounded like, even what their genre was. But when I went to Aftershock last year, I went and saw, not this year, last year, I went and saw their entire set. Really fun performance. Again, it's hard for me to enjoy fully a band when you don't know their music, you know, but it's nice kind of doing it the other way around than usual, right? Instead of you know a band, you love them, then you want to go see them live. I saw them live first. Now I'm getting to see the studio versions of stuff. I want to get into this. I'm sure I heard this song when I saw them live, but I'm not going to remember, guys. When you don't know a band, it's hard to kind of remember if you heard it or not. Also, make sure you go to Sleep Token's YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know the drill. Support the original artists on the channel. Helps the channel out a lot. All right, here we go. See, I liked, I subscribed. With 8 minutes? God damn. It's a journey. Do I need to put my emotional hat on? This was an Alkaline too. Kind of, they're more, I don't even know the right word to use, but they're more like slower, softer stuff within the song of in Alkaline was very almost like, I don't want to say pop rocky, but like is very mainstream in terms of like, you got the chops. It sounds extremely well produced, all that stuff. And you can tell that they can write a killer song. So, and I like bands, to be honest with you, that do this type of thing where it's very much so like ebbs and flows in the energy, right? I like a song that has acts, like it's a play. Love this guy's voice for sure. So yeah, I know Vessel writes and records everything except for the drums. There were people arguing for like best modern drummer for two. So I've been told, I'm aware for sure. I want to look up the lyrics because I'm just better off when I do that. All right, we're about a minute in. Okay.
tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
It's very subtle, right? But we start kind of with this ambient sounding background music with his vocals. That's it, right? We get the ambient guitar in the back, and we have some, you know, added sounds. It sounds like almost like distorted crows or something like that, some type of bird, and then just random sounds like that. And then the lyrics already are extremely poetic, right? We're talking in metaphors. We're using kind of extremely visual words, right? I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. So basically, like winged insect, you're a funeral pyre, like moth to a flame. He's attracted to this person like a moth to a flame. Up and walking hell and the gods grow tired, right? Sometimes we feel like we're all kind of doing the wrong thing all the time. Reset my patience, violence along both lines of pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire. Very poetic lyrics for sure. Let's go. I want to hear the next part. There we go. Okay. We got crazy time signature changes in this, and I didn't expect it because from a song structure standpoint, the song's not necessarily like extremely advanced. Okay. Yeah, that refrain or pre-chorus or whatever is, I will travel far beyond the path of reason, take me back to Eden, right? Far beyond the path of reason, I feel like that's talking about like the ability to kind of be rational or just always be kind of, yeah, I mean, it's being irrational is the right thing, which is pretty common for people who are anxious and depressed, right? I mean, I always am in the irrational thought process, and I know Vessel, from what I read, has dealt with anxiety, has dealt with depression in his past. So, but yeah, I love the contrasting between like the kind of very subtle and very like soft ambient type sound, and then we're going into this heavy guitars, the kind of wailing in the background with the vocals. We have the crazy time signature that I will not try to figure out because I can't right now. So let's go back. We got piano going on. I'm counting out. You saw me counting on my finger. It's 4/4. They're just playing on off beats. So like one and or one E and so it goes one E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and if it's 16th notes, it's 4/4. They're just playing on off beats. So one E. It could be E and I don't know. I'm not going to count it, like I said, but it's 4/4. Love the falsetto, adding to that ambiance of the song. We have a lot of delay and reverb on his vocals, which was also on Alkaline. So I think it's just the way he likes to produce the vocals. Definitely doesn't sound it though. 100%. If you're not trying to figure it out like I was, you probably won't think it's 4.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub.
This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. We have like, again, I said I like songs that have acts. This is like act 2, right? The first one was very poetic, very subdued, very soft, like I said. Now we got this whole, he's essentially rapping right now, right? And the lyrics are a little less poetic. There's still some poetry in there. There's still some double entendres and stuff like that. But he's being straightforward, right? I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. Like, you know, he's saying, I'll kill you before you take my money from me, right? White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I've become. So this is a mixture of like being extremely straightforward and poetic lyrics, right? And we have totally different instrumentation now. Before we had that guitar and his vocals. Now I think we have a synth and the drums. Rehear it.
Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a
keyboard, synth, and drums.
Like cold cuts, missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
It's like, I don't want to keep stopping it, but there's so much. There's like 3 or 4 different synth sounds going on. Right, we have the kind of high road sound on the right side. The regular kind of piano sound on the left side. Ooh, I almost run it over. And then that kind of ambient noise again in the back is also synth. Compared to Alkaline, and I don't think I got this deep in Alkaline, but when I hear a band the first time, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, right? Now that I understand kind of what they're going for, I can kind of dive deep a little bit. There's so much happening in this song.
God's grown tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
I'm assuming that's the chorus because that was a repeated verse. Act 3. Right now we have simple piano, some ambient noise in the back.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it.
This is crazy.
No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
This is a straight up like pop ballad, right? I mean, not the negative kind, not the bad kind. Like, this is a straight up pop ballad now. Again, different act. This is an act 3 now. We have totally different sound. It's just the piano, ambient noise in the back, and his vocals. But the melody he's choosing is way different than the last 2 acts, right? Or the last 2 verses. What was I going to say about that?
No amount of love will keep it around
The other two verses, he was kind of singing down, like the melody would kind of make its way down. This one is kind of making its way up. So different sound, a little bit more of a happier sound, I guess you could say. But again, vastly different from the first two verses. This is like 3 or 4 songs in one, right? We got the axe, like I was saying.
Love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we have no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. That's heavy, dude. That's a heavy line. It's one of those things where like hindsight's 2020, but you know, we have no idea what we got until we lose it. That's a like almost like a cliche, right? But it's true. And then no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. If we don't choose to protect, respect, and embrace what we do have, no amount of like love around you will keep that with you because you're not putting in the effort yourself, right? That's a heavy line right there.
And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
People are gonna hate that I'm talking so much, but fuck them, I don't care. Again, we're talking about the contrast between each section, but think of the contrast within each section. This is all one verse with 2 different sounds in the same verse.
And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
No amount of self-sought fury will bring back the glory of innocence. Is that like a almost paying homage to like what happened with Adam and Eve? No, in the Garden of Eden, right? We're talking about taking me back to Eden. I feel like some of these things are gonna pull back to that.
Those eyes like fire, I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, fight through these wires, I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
Wait. I wasn't ready, guys. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. So this chorus, similar to the first chorus, but also different because they extended it by about 2 or 3 measures, I think, something like that. And we kind of have a change in the rhythm. We have a change in a little bit in the chord structure where it's bringing this build up, but not to where I expected it to be. The contrast is crazy. I talk about it all the time. Like, it's really hard for bands to do these fusion of different genres, which they're doing, and make it to where it's not jarring. But there's also the other side of that, which is the artistic choice to make it jarring as part of the story you're telling, which is what they're doing with this. Right, we have the guitar, a bunch of synth happening. We have like violin synth, we have synth, we have the piano. The guitar's obviously doing their thing, and we have kind of this like drama movie sound in the background. There's just too much for me to get all of it, but and the drums are going wild. Bro, this is fucking crazy. And 20 seconds of silence. That was wild. I want to talk about the screams real quick. By the way, I know this is just a visualizer, but that drop to black also makes it even more jarring because you think the song's going to end and then it just fucking blows your head off. We got like a almost demonic guttural type of like scream vocal. I mean, there's a lot of distortion and effects on the vocals outside of the normal compression and EQ and stuff. Almost like a megaphone type sound. I don't know what the right plugin is, but that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I think the coolest thing about this track, to be honest with you, there's so much within just the production of it alone that I could sit here for an hour and break down each section and talk about how each section literally has the instrumentation is different. Some of them have completely different instrumentations, meaning like what instruments are included in that portion of the song, right? But some of them are the same, but they're playing something totally different. And what instrument is driving that section is different between each section. And then we have the second half of the song where each section is kind of halved, where we have one part of it is pretty mellow, the next part of it is crazy, and we have the heart of it also. So it's kind of just like, it's such a crazy emotional journey for sure. I almost want to like go back and do a full breakdown of the production stuff on this, to be honest with you. I think it would be a really fun experience to talk about all the different things. There's probably like 100 tracks on this final master for this song. There has to be. That was crazy. Now I'm intrigued. Like, if every single song is this crazy and different, that might be a little much. But if they are mixing in these different types of genres, right? We got the pop, we got the kind of ambient rock, we got the like straight up metal, hard rock, all that stuff. We got the pop feel. If they mix in some of that, that would be cool. But I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued. That was crazy. That was extremely crazy.